All right. Hello and welcome back to another No Money Magic Day of Wonder. Today we're sitting at Diamond Tier 1. So we are one step away from hitting Mythic, which of course is the goal. Could reasonably get there in one draft. But I would have to trophy essentially, most likely. Unless I went like 2 losses into 5 wins or something, because I would tank those. But yeah, otherwise I'll probably have to get like 6 or 7 wins at least to make it to Mythic in one go. But as long as we get at least 3 wins, we can do 2 drafts. Obviously 3 wins is not going to make me any progress unless like I said, I lose the first couple and then hit 3. But I think it's pretty reasonable to think we might be able to get there in 2 drafts. Certainly possible in one. But I don't want to get my hopes up. Like, you can easily tank a draft or 2. And then you constructed, we're Platinum Tier 4. A significant ways away from Mythic. We have to get all the way through Platinum pretty much, and then all the way through Diamond. But we're pretty close to being able to get like a Tier 1-ish deck, like a third deck to play with. So that 12 rares, 19 mythics. We'll have like a 1 or 2 more rares maybe when by the time we're done with limited, as far as wild cards. And I think that should be enough to get like most of a deck, maybe minus some of the fixing, because that's where the kind of the bottleneck for constructed decks until you craft all the lands is like you gotta all the good lands are rares. They're not mythics, of course. So you actually end up with a bunch of mythic wild cards, but you're really wanting the rare ones. But that's how it goes. But yeah, we're gonna jump into Premier Draft here. See if we can't work our way up to Mythic. Ugh. Sleepy. All right, let's focus. It's funny with this format because I find myself not even really that super excited for what I open at the rare spot, because I feel like most of the time, whatever I open, I'm like, oh, that's pretty good. Like at the rare, I'm never like, oh yes, we did it. Although that being said, my last 2 decks went 7-1, 6-3, and they both had. First one had multiple copies of this card. Second one had 1 copy of this card. So I don't think it'd be that crazy to just start with it again. Might be a good luck charm. That being said, Vote Out is probably the right pick because it's just single color. Good removal spell. But Vondom's pretty sick. I mean, Vigilance Menace like doesn't die to tapped creature removal until you do like I did and station a spacecraft when your opponent has a single white mana open, and they have the little deal to reroute systems. But it doesn't die to that removal until you tap it with like on a spacecraft or something. Has Menace. It grows, it gains you life, and then if you get it just to 4, which is not that hard, it takes something else out, so you can get an automatic 2-for-1. So take Vondom, pass Vote Out, unfortunately, also depressurize. So it always kind of sucks when you take a card and then you leave the second and third best cards in the pack are also that color. Kind of sucks, but I'm gonna take Dubious Delicacy this time. Passing a Breeding Pool, Hard Like Containment. I don't think Hard Like Containment is very good. Just because, at least in my experience, most of the artifacts that you end up creating or having out or whatever, or either creatures which can die, or they are landers which you want to sack, or something else. Maybe it's probably better than I think it is. It's very cheap. It gives the thing ward 1, and even if it just deals with it for a short time, it's probably still fine. But I've avoided it. I don't know why. I'll take the delicacy. Godless Shrine is pretty strong here, starting Vondom into delicacy. But there's also Beamsaw, Banishing Light, which are both really good commons for black-white. I do love the fixing, and usually I end up with plenty of playables. Just these are pretty high quality things. You also have to be aware of signaling in the early part of the draft. I'm gonna take the land. It's probably wrong. Take a Voidborn now. Passing another Virus Beetle. It's actually, I mean, it's possible Virus Beetle is just better, but I do like the Voidborn, what it can offer. It's pretty unique. Yeah, passing the Virus Beetle. Passing a lot of good black, unfortunately. But that also means we're getting past good black, so that's good, I guess. Of course, I had to say something. I guess Brood Tender is technically a black card, but got Invasive Maneuvers is probably the best card here. Plasma Bolt, but there's a Radiant Strike also. So, I mean, we're not like locked into white. We took a Godless Shrine. Vondom's not like really the best one to splash. But I could take Invasive Maneuvers or Cryo Shatter or something if I felt like red was open. Just take a Radiant Strike though. I think it's close enough. Although, there's an Interceptor mech in here. So I could take this and either splash this or end up splashing Vondom. I don't think that'd be crazy. I like Embrace Oblivion though. Embrace is pretty good. Swarm Killer. Crawler. Sweeper I like also. Especially if we get any white creatures that care about like tapped stuff at your end step. But I do like having a color. Yeah, I'll take that, I guess. Savior, I don't mind one of those. So red seems to be more open than white. I might end up playing a crawler. We'll see where we end up if we get like nutrient blocks and stuff like that. Another Savior or Ragost. I don't think there's really a world where I'm playing 2 Saviors, but maybe. Let's take the rare. Last pick Plasma Volt, yeah. Should probably be in red. And of course now we open a red-black. Super good rare. Okay. This is tough though, because All Fate Stalker is really strong also. It's much easier to cast. Already in black-white. But Mutinous Massacre is really just a game ender most of the time. You can play around it a little bit, but not really. It's not like a regular Wrath. I'm just going to take the Stalker. Maybe that's a coward move, but Stalker is just really good. Yeah, we get Hymn of the Faller. Potential draw 2 for 2. I think it's fine to have one of those. Not really a Beyond the Quiet list. What's funny is I would actually be much more inclined to play Day of Judgment because of the Voidborn. The Voidborn, you get it out with like 3 other creatures or something. Sweep the board, drain them for like 4, and then rebuild after that. But there's a Wedgelight Rammer. It is kind of nice to have a spacecraft, like I said, for the white tap creatures. There's also a Voidforge Titan and Banishing Light here. I'm just going to take the Banishing Light. I think the Titan is strong, but I've just found the lower your curve is, the better in this format. Take another Banishing Light here, yeah. Ooh, Honor is sick. Dockworker Drone I wouldn't mind playing. We do need some 2-drops. But Honor is a strong one. Another Honor, sure. I'll take it. Another Banishing Light, okay. Getting good white here. Not very much black. I kind of would have expected that because I did pass a lot of good black early in the pack one. Passed like it was like vote out into Virus Beetle, into Depressurize, and I don't know, something like that. Ugh. Not sure if this drafter is AFK or what, but the packs have been piling up here. We've got a good start. Most of what I want now is just 2-drops. Wow, we wheeled the Massacre and the Mechan. Damn, I'd almost rather have the Mechan, honestly. But I guess I'll take the Massacre. I'm just hating on it for no reason. Probably not going to be able to splash double red, but we'll see. We do have a Godless Shrine, which helps us fit other lands in. Boosters could potentially make it in. For sure. Another color. Probably not going to play 2, but I'll take it. Moxite. Yeah. I mean, I won't go so far as to say that I should have been red-black this draft, but red was certainly open. Alright, pack 3. Ooh, this is an interesting one. So we have pretty good removal. We have 3 Banishing Lights, Focus Fire, Embrace, and Delicacy, and Radiant Strike, and Stalker kinda too. It's a lot of removal already. Hilderblade I've been pretty impressed with. So I think I'm going to take that over second Voidborn. But it's pretty tempting to take second Voidborn, having like double Blood Artist out. Passing another Virus Beetle, Dauntless Scrapbot. I've just really liked Hilderblade. It's less likely that we see another one of those. We got Monoist now, another Banishing Light, Nutrient Block. I gotta take Monoist. I would like to get Nutrient Block. It's good with Crawler and Color. It's just decent in general, but I think Monoist is solid. Okay, finally we get to take a Virus Beetle. Sweet. That's big. We need like mono 2-drops now. Paradox Haze, nice. Um, Galactic Wayfarer. Good card. Ooh, Hull Carver I will take. It's not really a scout deck right now, but I'll take a Carver. I like that one. Ugh. Can we get the 2-drops we require? There's a Sacred Foundry, once again helping splash the Massacre. Embrace Oblivion, I don't think we want another one of those. Just don't really have enough creatures. I know you can sack an artifact, but am I really trying to splash this? I don't have any other ways to splash, really. I'm just going to take a Coordinator. I'm probably not playing Massacre. Actually, maybe I should splash one of these other red cards. Modifier, like, I might not end up with enough good playables. I'll take a Squadron Ace, 2 mana, 2/3. We don't have any spacecraft, but good stats. Plus a counter sometimes matters. I don't think we have anything that cares about counters right now, but... Whoa. Okay. I'll take another Stalker. Passing another 2-drop, unfortunately, but... Stalker's great. And a Titan. A 4th Banishing Light. And I wouldn't pass it if there wasn't a Titan here. I think Titan's good. Probably off the Massacre. Breacher could be something. I don't think it will be. Alright, another Savior. We ended up with 13 creatures. That's pretty good. We do have to make a couple cuts though. Starport. Maybe we have double honor plus Squadron Ace gets a counter, Vondom gets counters. Yeah, it's a good early play. I don't think it's typically a great card, but feels like this deck might want more 1-drops. Alright, what is Exosuit Savior doing? It's a 3 mana 2/2 flyer. That's to start with. So you always have to remember. So Windrake at the floor. We can it's always able to maybe let you play 2 things in a moment where you're like mana screwed. Say you're at like 4 lands and you didn't draw your 5th land. You can play Exosuit, bounce a land, replay it, and play a 2-drop. So that's kind of always an option. It's not a huge payoff because it just doesn't come up that often that you have like that card and you're mana screwed in a very particular way. But what else do we have? We could reset a Stalker, maybe if it hits a token or something that we don't care about anymore. We want to replace it. What else? It can pick up a Dubious Delicacy. That's probably the best case. It can pick up a Auxiliary Boosters. It's like an expensive thing, but definitely possible. Can bounce a Virus Beetle. It's not bad. Can bounce. That's about it. Okay. That's not great. I don't have any spacecraft, so I think Flight Deck can probably go. Certainly don't want to cut too many creatures, though. I didn't end up with a lot of sacrifice fodder, but I still feel like Comet Crawler is decent. Let's look at our removal again. Triple Banishing Light. So the card draw. Okay, and Elder Blade's kind of separate from all that. So our creature curve is decent, you know, couple ones, couple twos. Wouldn't have liked more 2-drops, of course, but it's okay. Yeah, it's looking like Crawler's just really not gonna have a lot to sacrifice. There's like Virus Beetle, maybe Monoist sometimes. It's nice to, like I said, it's nice to have sacrifice outlets with the Blood Artist effect. But I think color just does a better job of that, plus Embrace Oblivion. And then we'll play 16 lands. Only 12 creatures. I mean, it's 12 plus boosters, I guess. It's not bad. I do have another color. It's kind of odd to not have any spacecraft. Alright, 8/8, Godless Shrine. A little bit more white. But seems like our black is more of our creatures. Or at least our earlier creatures. Oh, maybe not. I guess it's pretty even. It's like more there, but then more white here. Yeah, it's like almost exactly even. Across the whole thing. There's Hilder Blade, but it's not really, it doesn't have to be a 1-drop. Alright, I guess I'll just go with the overall numbers. I mean, having more white sources when you have like Honor and stuff and Focus Fire is kind of nice. So, we'll go like that. 8/7 plus Godless Shrine. Makes it 9/8. Cool. Alright, let's rumble. See if Black-White can continue its streak of good performances. Yeah, and looks fine. Ace into Honor, Stalker. Against Black-Red. Bottoming a Voidborn, Hilderblade. Okay. If they just leave 2 black up, I'm hesitant to Honor. Because they could have Depressurize. Probably just play the Savior. They're immediately sacrificing. So they want Void for like him or removal. Yeah, it's him. That's okay. I mean, that's a good spell to Void, but they had to get rid of a card to do that, so they're not really up any cards. More just card selection, I guess. They didn't surveil anything, so they wanted what was on top. Don't really know what that means, but they're tapped out, so we get to Honor here. Yeah, another Plains, unfortunately. But we do get Stalker next turn at least. Land Seeker. Obviously, you don't always want to exile something with an ETB effect, but we got nothing else going on here, so let's just stalk her and see if we can't push some more damage through. They're just gonna sacrifice it. Oh, that's great. I like that. Takes away all risk from my stalker. It's just a 2/3 now. And I can bounce it with Savior and get something else. That's really good for me. Okay, first strike, attack for 4. What's up, Bob? Big problem is the cheating in this and no report. I don't know, I don't experience any cheating. Crack the Lando. See if they're playing a third color for some reason. Nope. Get a 4th black source. We draw another black card. Great. Okay, let's attack. Exosuit. And we're battling pretty well for a draw with 5 black cards and no black sources. Opponent's not doing a ton, but we're reasonably protected from Massacre because we have an odd and even and they have an odd and even. We're still at 16. Like the new set they came out with. Yeah, this is the new one. I've liked it. It's not like, I wouldn't say it's one of my favorite draft sets or anything, but I've liked it. What about you? Let's see, Voidborn, Turbo Drone, you can give first strike, attack, potentially 6, but hopefully just 4. Yeah, just 4, okay. No blocks. Swamp, please. Oh my god, another plains is like actually insane. I mean, we only have like 8 in the deck. We've drawn 5 of 8. Okay. Alright, let's just Stalker the Voidborn. They're gonna sacrifice it again. They do get to drain me for 1. I guess I'll play the plains, I don't know. It's okay, I didn't really like the cards you're pulling now. Yeah, it's magic. So they can pump with Turbo Drone and give first strike. But I mean, if I really want to, I could just jump with Stalker now. It's not gonna give them back anything. It's a little annoying that they're back up to 7 instead of 6, because it makes the Savior race a little different. But I feel like I'm not gonna win the race anyway now with Drone plus modifier. If they pump everything on the Zealot, like if they go Drone and modifier, make it a 5/3. I can't double, unfortunately. They just first strike the ace and then Stalker doesn't kill it. Oh. I guess I'm dead. What's up, Zed? Yeah, getting close to Mythic for sure. Yeah, we had a good day yesterday. Went like 7-1, 6-3 in the 2 drafts I did, so boosted it up a bit. They get a bunch of first strikers. I think I'm dead. I block, take 6, 8, 10. I guess I go to 1. I can't block the 2-2, can I? 6, 8, 12. Now I have to chump. Block the real modifier. Take 10. I mean, I can put him to 2 on the crackback. So if I draw a swamp, I can delicacy and then crack it immediately and win. So swamp off the top wins. Yes, if I draw a swamp right now, we win. Oh, I thought they were they highlighted this one. I thought they were sacrificing one before it dealt damage. It's like, please? Swamp? Okay. Banishing Light. If it's not a swamp, that's a good one. That is a good one. I think I go after the Turbo Drone because I'm scared of haste. But the question is, what do I do after that? Am I attacking for 2 and leaving a 3/4 blocker dead to depressurize, grab kill, bombard? Am I just waiting until I draw a swamp? I don't know. See, now this makes sense to sacrifice it. Sacrificing it to the stalker is not wise, I would say, in most cases. They ditch a menace creature when I'm at 1. Interesting. I guess that's okay. It's only 2/2. Man, this sucks. Oh, the alchemy cards? Yeah, I haven't actually done any alchemy in several sets. Last alchemy set I did was the Baldur's Gate thing, and I drafted a ton of that. I had fun. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. They surveilled, they binned a card. If they kept a card, maybe I wouldn't attack. Be scared of removal, but sure, I'll discard a card. um it's just Titan. I mean, I can't lose a life, so honor. Ooh. Uh-oh. Exosuit's a 2-turn clock now. But Virus Beetle's lethal, so I can't. Are you kidding me? What is this? What is this game? My God. I guess I just hold planes for another Virus Beetle. I don't need it on the field, certainly. I can't attack with both. It would force a chump, but they just chump and then kill me, so I can't attack with both. I can't attack with one. So, we're just back to passing, I guess. They don't surveil. That's probably wise. They immediately go to attacks. They immediately pass. Okay. Still not a swamp, but Banishing Light is good. Now the question is, I mean, if they had removal, they would just kill me, right? So I don't think it's removal. So I'm going to go Banishing Light. I'm going to hit the Zealot. There's no red-black things that care about attacking. I could play it safe again, but what if they have a haster? God, this is tough. They don't have a haste creature, though. They would have just killed me. Is it more likely they have haste or removal off the top? Probably removal. I'm just going to attack. I don't know. Go ahead. Please don't Plasma Bolt me. Please don't play a red tiger mechan. Okay. Woo. I mean, I feel like I should have won that game so long ago. I somehow won monocolor. Opponent drew 8 lands. Yes, but they had both their colors all game. They were just doing weird stuff. Like, I played Stalker on Landseeker, and they sacrificed it in response. Which, like, yeah, you get to surveil, but it just takes all risk out of the Stalker. So now I can block with it and use it and whatever. I mean, obviously they didn't know I would have the Savior, or wherever it is. The Savior. To, like, rebounce it, but that was a wild play. And then they did it again. I, like, exiled another thing, and they were like, okay, I'll just sacrifice it and surveil. It's like, I don't know. Part of the risk of the Stalker is that, or any Banisher Priest thing, is they get the thing back when the creature dies. But anyway, got the dub. That was a close one. So I think I have to get to 3 wins in order to do another draft today. Hopefully more. Really likes to make you sweat, yeah. Yeah, I believe it. Okay, look at that. 2 colors. We have two types of basic land in the deck. Pretty cool. This is a great hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, operative. Nice. No blocks, huh? Well, good luck double spelling when I make you discard a card. Ha 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 ha. Okay. If I had another 2-drop, bouncing the Virus Beetle's more tempting. I think I still do it though. They only have 3 cards left. They'll go up to 4, play land to 3. They might even be able to play 2 things at that point. So I can always, like, All Fate Stalker, bounce it again. I could just do that now, but it doesn't use my mana very well. Yeah, let's just Exosuit, and then if they still have cards in hand after the Beetle, I can All Fates it. Which would be pretty sick if we get that value. I have a feeling they're going to play their cards, though. Oh, they don't play anything. Okay, this could work. This could potentially work. Let's play another Beetle. Make them discard. They discard an island. Okay. Let's warp the thing. See if it gets countered. Get my own beetle. They radiant strike the beetle. Hell yeah. Virus beetle's awesome. Okay. Go down to 2 cards. I play Voidborn first and then Honor. I mean, they're blue-white. Whatever they have outside of combat is not going to kill the Savior. It's just going to bounce it or exile it or something. I don't know if there's an exile effect, actually, from this spot. It's just Honor. Vondum. That's actually pretty good. Just do Vondum, Hilderblade. Play it first, because, like I said, they could have another Radiant Strike. Yeah, okay. The Blade. I really liked this card. No blocks. Yeah, let's just play it. I guess it's possible we run into a Wrath. Gotta be a little careful. But they're playing creatures out, so less likely. I haven't really used my mana super efficiently this last couple turns, but I think it's okay. Just get rid of the token. Crack in for 7. And hope they don't play Plains. I'm going to do Vondum. Because then that way, if Vondum dies or is exiled, I can get rid of their boosters or whatever else. GG. Yeah, Virus Beetle was super clutch there. Made them discard 2 and then threatened to discard 3, and they used a Radiant Strike on it. Okay, 2-0. Yeah, it was basically discard 3. I mean, I don't necessarily blame my opponent for playing the card because they gained him 3 life. It got rid of the beetle. So that's how it is sometimes. It's like it's kind of like countering a Thoughtseize, you know? It's like you still had to discard a card essentially and spend some mana, but they didn't get to take the card that they wanted to take. I don't know, sort of a similar feel. Uh-oh. I kept the other hand that had just mono white, but it also had, I think, 3 lands and multiple things to play. This one's not so much like that. I can technically play Stalker, I can play light with a 3rd land, but these black cards are not like super exciting. Hull Carver's not like something you want to wait on to play. So I think I mulligan. I'll keep this though. Probably just bottom the Titan. There's the beetle. GG. We have our beetle, GG. Pangolin. Drop Banishing Light. Not a bad card to have, I just need lands. Yeah. Just beetle him. Okay, they get a third land. I do not. Hmm. Alright, let's go Carver, pass. Trades with Pangolin. Probably a Bolt or something. Ah, we're getting Virus Beetle now. I mean, maybe it's just Savior, but alright, went with the Banishing Light #2 there. I figured Savior might be good. I didn't want to discard my only other creature after Vondum. I still have Delicacy plus other lights. They didn't kill Hole Carver. What did they... Oh, they paid for Pangolin. I was like, what was it? Why did they tap for 3? Hmm. Drop 4. Yeah, let's Exosuit now. Bounce the Beetle. And that way if I draw another land, I can go Vondum Virus Beetle. If I don't draw land, it's fine too. No blocks. I'm going to try to Banishing Light it. Hopefully they don't play something larger. I assume they will, though. It's typically what people do. Okay. We take some significant beats here with this play, but I think it's okay. Can maybe get back in it. They discard a Bombard, which means that they have like a Orbital Plunge in hand. So they kill Vondum. If they draw land, they can make Pangolin a 4/4. I still have Carver though, so that's fine. They sack Beetle to draw a card. Hit for 4. I could trade. All right, it's Vondum. I'm almost guaranteed they have Grab Kill or Orbital Plunge in hand, but we might still be able to even out. I don't know. Okay, never mind. Oh, I see. 0-point ballad. That too. Alright. All Fates Stalker, huh? Could Stalker the Pangolin and then block the 2/2. If they kill Stalker, Penguin's back to a 2/2. If I had 5 mana, I would just warp Stalker, get rid of the token, then Vanishing Light, but let's take out the most damage here. 0-point was pretty sick. Sack the lander. Pretty dope. Starport. Okay. And I really want to get rid of the color, but I just feel like I need to kill the thing that's dealing the most damage to me. Of course. Okay. Like, just drawing great sacrifice fodder. Really not making my plays look good. Yeah, now I'm very far behind. Another Monoist. Honor. It's kind of nice with security. Throw on the security, I guess. Draw planes. Alright, I think it's a little late, but let's do that. So you take a hit off the Monoist, possibly more. But we can start tapping something with security now. Looks like it's going to be a Monoist. Color. Okay. Still a mana short of tapping. I've been like a mana short every turn. But that's how it goes. You draw non-lands, you play them. That means you don't get to draw lands, so that's how it goes. Monoist, Circuit Feeder. Take out the security. Attack for 4. Yeah, I mean, my opponent's draws have been good, but they've also just been drawing several more cards than me, so it's kind of inevitable that they're going to be winning. Just dead in the air. So I just have to crack Delicacy and hope I draw something. Surely they'll draw removal eventually. Yeah, There we go. GG. Alright, 2-1. That was kind of an annoying game, but my opponent just had good plays. I decided to play my creatures out before playing removal, and they were able to take advantage of color a lot more than I thought they might. So it was kind of on me. It would have worked out a lot better if I just O-ringed the color first. Like the first turn it was out. Would have taken more damage, but they wouldn't have been able to get nearly as much card advantage. Another single plains card or hand, but I'm gonna have to mulligan this one. Keep this. Can probably bottom a plains. It's kind of weird to do with like a boosters in hand. Maybe I just bottom the boosters. Yeah, it's fine. Carver. Oh, wow. Okay, that hurts. Do I have a way to shuffle? That was such a bad bottom. A banishing light, all fates, and bottom, all of the bottom. Yikes. So I draw a swamp, I can Voidborn into him. Alright, that's actually really nice. Warp. Deal. I already had Void, but I'm glad to trade with that. Surveil that, draw 2. Banishing light, another land. Okay. Not getting like flooded, but it's a little too many lands for my liking. In the top 11. Make that top 12. 7 lands. Alright. Don't crack landers until the end of the turn because Void exists. I know I tapped out of black, but like just don't do it. Thawbringer. Okay. The worm. Wow. Come on. 8 in the top 13. Dude. Yeah, seed chip impact or something. Shattered wings. This has been a pretty miserable game. Yeah. Opponent just playing massive things. Focus Fire, not a terrible draw. It's a non-land card, so it's a good start. I don't really have any like token making things to make this big enough for a Predator anytime soon, but maybe kill something else with it. Specimen Freighter. Okay, I lose my counter. I draw another land. I almost just want to keep it in hand in case I need Void. I don't know if anything else really cares about Void in my deck, though. I have the Titan. Yeah, I'm just going to pass. At least for a turn. You don't have 2 7 toughness creatures. Like, I'm not focus firing anything for 3. I guarantee they're going to mill 4 non-land cards. Watch. Oh, never mind. 2 non-land cards. All Fate Stalker would have been nice. Our other one is at the bottom of the library, so we're just going to draw planes instead. That's fine. That is fine. Okay. I'll play it now. Great. Love you, Beetle. I don't know why they're not playing things. I don't have a Wrath. If that's what you're worried about. Good lord, I mean... Alright, let's go for it. Gain some life. Down to 9, so we're almost to our bottom 5. Could be Vondum and whatnot, but it's not going to be useful now. Delicacy. And stay alive, but mill another 4. Alright, I mean, we'll play it out. Mill the Banishing Light. Okay. I don't need to sacrifice it yet. Still have another Stalker. I could draw maybe... Monoist. Yeah, they're just going to mill me out now. GG. Yeah, just got flooded. That's all that was. Nothing else to say. Didn't make any real mistakes. Opponent didn't go off too crazy or anything. They were just playing around a Wrath all game. They were just holding creatures. And I got flooded, so... GG. We're 2-2. This will decide whether we get to draft again. Also, unfortunately, that we got our 2 wins first and then our 2 losses, so we made no progress on leveling. If we'd gotten the 2 losses first, we'd be up 2 pips, but alas. This hand is slow. Doesn't really do anything. Exosuit not bouncing anything is not really a 2025 play to make. Windrake is no longer viable on its own necessarily. It's still a card. We have Embrace, boosters later, color later. I don't think I'm supposed to mulligan. I mean, yeah. I don't know. Draw another 5-drop. That's rough. Oh, okay. I might. Okay, Banishing Light is pretty good. I'll just do that instead. I was gonna maybe think about Embrace Oblivion on the adepts now, but we can just do this. That card is very scary. Flight Deck Coordinator. Alright, just play color. Attack. Yep, Vanishing Light. We go for the color. Take 5, they gain 2. Dubious Delicacy. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and do it now. So, yeah, I don't know why. I felt like it. Nutrient block, okay. Immediately crack it. Draw a card, gain 3. Take 2. Planes. Start with the boosters. I want to be able to tighten into Embrace if we draw land. Also, if they have like more removal, I'd rather they kill the token. Enhancer. It's pretty good on the drone. If I kill it, they get to throw counters somewhere else. I'll definitely still block though if they want to sacrifice it to throw more counters on Lightsmith. That is totally fine. So I can Radiant Strike the drone without it being tapped if I really want to. I think I do need to kill the Lightsmith for sure. It's not like guaranteed they can double spell next turn, but they have 7 mana, 2 cards plus Enhancer. So even if they just go like Enhancer 2-drop, it's decently likely. Question is, what do I sacrifice? I guess it's just Delicacy. I kind of wanted that to gain life, but we have Radiant Strike, we can get back up a little bit. I'm gonna attack. I know I'm at a lower life total than them, but I have Radiant Strike. They go Enhancer. I mean, if it's just Enhancer drone, I'm not really gaining anything by killing the drone. Like, they miss out on the token anyway. Mouth of the Storm. It's a big one. Okay, I guess I'll take 3 then. Land, perfect. Lumen class frigate. Plus enhancer, okay. Dockworker drone getting large. They get to throw the counters on enhancer, but like I don't really have a choice here. Okay, I can take their last card. Play a tapper. Alright. Desculpting Blast, that's nice. They can't crew up the frigate all the way unless they draw a creature. Let's block. Oh, Gigastorm, okay. It's a 5/5. So next turn they'll have frigate available. I draw planes. So if I knock them down to 6, they just crew up the frigate. Hit me for 3, go back up to 9, I go to 6. I have to tap the enhancer. Unfortunately, I don't have counters on anything, so Starport costs 4, which is fucking massive. But I'm also not going to make any progress if I don't play Void Forge Titan, so I think I have to just jam. So I can threaten to trade there, but they're probably going to use that to just crew up, station up, whatever. I can block the frigate, and then I'm not going to chump though. I guess I'd just take 7. I don't think it's worth attacking. They're going to get to gain life. I'm not really that close to killing them. What draw is that? What the fuck? Are you kidding me? What am I supposed to do to that? Top deck Starwinders. Wild. Alright, I guess I do this. Shit. Hilder Blade, yeah. Doesn't really help me here. GG, I guess. Fuck, man. 2-3. Well, not going to get to draft today, and we also dropped down to Diamond Tier 2, so we lost progress. Really frustrating. Really, really frustrating, but that's how it goes sometimes. The deck wasn't all that great. It was good. It was definitely good. Like I'll give it like a solid 7. But it's not like not like it was a 9, where I'm really disappointed. It should have done better. Like this was like a 4-3 deck for sure that could have done better. And then we dropped down to a 2-3. But it's best of one, some variance, some player draw there. We flooded out really hard in one game. But yeah, I mean, I think the drafting, I think I drafted fairly well. I don't think I'm leaving much out in the sideboard there. Yep. That's how it goes. GG's all around, I guess. Take my meager gems here. So we're at 1360, which means we gotta get back up to play a standard event to get enough gems to play in a draft. I'm not going to resort to quick drafts because they are no longer in Edge of Eternities anyway. I think it's some other format. They might not even be on at all, actually. Yeah, it looks like there's no quick drafts up at all. So we don't have to worry about it. Let's open some packs. How about that? That'll make us feel better. Make me feel better. Yeah, rare wild card. Some random EOE rares. So we're up to 13 rares. The vault's actually really close to coming online too, which will give us like I think 2 more rares. So that's something. Let's see. How much more gold do we have to gain today? Probably not enough. It'll be like just barely not enough. I keep forgetting to like re-roll my daily quests. I know I've gotten to 751 a couple days in a row, but I think I've maybe missed on re-rolling a 500 a couple times. So we got 100 here, but then I think after that it's like maybe only 100 more. So I don't think we're gonna get to drafts again today, unfortunately. There's sealed. That's not ranked though. Also can't enter with coins or anything. Not much reason to play. It's just practice for the Arena Open. Maybe I'll do that on my other account where I'm actually qualified. Yeah, but for now, let's just play some constructed. Ranked. Start with landfall. The other thing I could do with the wildcards I have is like convert. Well, maybe landfall is probably not the best in best of 3 anyway. Not gonna worry about that. I was gonna say I could convert one of these best of 1 decks, add a sideboard, maybe adjust a little bit. Play some BO3 matches. Sand seems okay. Playing against the life gain list. Hmm. I think I actually go Evolving Wilds here. Because Tifa, I'm not really gonna attack with next turn anyway. So I'd rather get my mana down to play Chocobo ASAP. Healer's Hawk, Healer's Hawk. Baker's Man. Bill kind of changes it a little bit. Well, maybe now I just go Tifa, hold up Snakeskin Veil, and then Chocobo Expanse next turn. Sure. So they gain 4. Hit me down to 7. See what else they've got in hand. Nothing? Okay. Doubles to 4. Doubles to 8. I think that's good. I think we are good. Oh. You can play land off top. Also have Chocobo damage too, so. GG. Yeah, the Snakeskin Veil counter was pretty big there. Gave us basically an extra double. I think without the veil, it just goes up to 16. I think. But with the veil, it goes to, I guess just 32, but be 4 to 8, and then 16, 32, yeah. Cool. Oh, we get another 100. Okay. Probably still gonna be short though. It only goes to 22, 25. Plus maybe like another 150. Yeah, I think we'll be short a little bit. Just grind a little bit till we get there. Our daily wins. And we can call it. It's a slow one. But whatever. It feels like most of the time the deck either folds to Mossborn Hydra or it doesn't. It's kind of just the decider. Although, against red-white, we could just get smoked. For sure. Chocobo's not a bad draw. I'll slam that. And then probably play Escape Tunnel next turn into Hydra. What is this? Deals X damage to each opponent. You get X. Holy shit. Seems really strong. Especially with Mobilize. Llanowar Elves not a bad draw at all. Okay, so that can't just hit me in the face. That's good. You gain X life too. How have I not seen this card? No attacks. That's good for me. Okay, well, they didn't have removal for Chocobo. Maybe that means they don't have any for Hydra. We'll see. I mean, they have Headliner, I guess, so I shouldn't crack this yet. No attacks. See if they tap out of Headliner mana. Looks like they probably won't. Just wait till I get my other land drop first. Miss out on a tap land, but it's worth saving the Hydra, of course. Ooh, another Headliner. Okay. That's okay. I mean, they're still not going to have enough to kill the Hydra, unless they have something else. Because usually abilities can't be blocked because you have 3 or greater. It triggers an additional time. Okay. Cool. So I can block Arabella and then make the Hydra bigger. I take 10. No, I take 12. Okay. Power 3 or greater. So I block there. Take 3. Had the draft go, it went 2 and 3. Really disappointing. I went 2-0 into 2-3. So lost 3 in a row at the end. Alright, so I think we got this one. Chocobo. Fabled Passage. GG. That was a cool build, though. I think I've seen the red-white list, but I haven't seen Arabella along with it. But yeah, the draft, one of the games was just massive flood. I think I drew like 10 lands in the first 16 cards or something. Maybe even 15. But, you know, that happens. Other 2 games, we kind of got cheesed out a little bit, but... Or, well, no, it was really just one of them. It was the Starwinder draw. It was crazy. Yeah, sure. Bunch of tap lands, but I think to keep. Uh-oh. Blue-green. Let's go Tifa. Let's play land, pass. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to crack the land or wait. Probably just crack the land, play Hydra. I don't know. Roaming Throne. Okay. I've not seen this deck yet. Human. Okay. No, I think I just take my turn, because if I draw a land there, I can have Fabled Passage come in untapped. Play two things. But I'm not, I think even if I crack the passage, I don't really want to play Mossborn this turn. I'd rather play Bill into crack passage. I'll trade if they want to trade. I don't really have a setup to kill them next turn or anything, so. Oh, Battle Crier. So they just jam a bunch of spells. It's not a human though, so oh wait, no, that's not a trigger. It's just a active thing. Like World Souls and Elf. I don't think that's crazy. Definitely attacking here. Sure. Another Battle Crier. Okay, good draw. Let's go Hydra. Forest. And I guess I just wait. If they have removal or something, we can Snakeskin Veil. Just adds to the doubling. Roaming Throne, okay. Now their spells cost 2 less to cast. They choose Dragon. They have a 5-mana dragon. My turn. Yeah, no real reason to crack on Unstep. It's a Fabled Passage. I can World Souls for 3. It's probably smart. Could also just Chocobo, double up. Yeah, I guess I'll just do that. That makes more sense. Yeah, I'm not even gonna worry about the Chocobo. GG. Okay. Oh, they just put quick draft up Aether Drift. I have not drafted a single bit of Aether Drift, so I'm not gonna try to even touch that. Sure. Cecil. That's the demon deck. Oh, Billy Boy. Sure. Okay. I feel pretty dead here. Go Escape Tunnel. If I go Passage Elf, I can maybe Trump. I'll go one on there, and then I think I put the other one on Bill so I can block Acolyte. I assume they just have removal, though. Shoot the Sheriff or something. Arch Enemy's Charm, sure. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't going to beat that anyway. GG. I'll do one more landfall and then we'll switch over to blue-black. Hand seems fine. I kind of want to hold Snakeskin Veil, but I also just don't think I'm going to use Snakeskin Veil on Chocobo, so just do this. Sure. It's totally fine. Mm. Let's go Bill land. Sure. I don't mind to be off Snakeskin Veil now. Beza. Why would they kill my creature before playing Beza? They just missed out on 2 fish. Unless maybe they would have been even on cards, I don't know. I mean, I think they're just gonna have a Wrath. Okay. That's one downside. So now, I mean, they can still have a Wrath and still be in great shape. They just Wrath and then make 2 more tokens and keep trucking. Okay. Okay, maybe no wrath. Oh, okay, they were just baiting me. Kinda. It's a weird play to make, but whatever. It worked, I guess. Okay, GG. My only real chance there was drawing Tifa and hope they don't have removal, and then drawing like Chocobo and still hoping they don't have removal. Pretty slim chance there. I mean, actually, just drawing World Souls Rage immediately and killing Elspeth would have maybe given me a chance. Takes out their win condition. Then I can just hopefully battle out 1-for-1 on cards. Get lucky, but it didn't work out. Let's go blue-black. Okay. Pretty awkward if they don't play anything here. They just go for like the Hired Claw activation or something. That's good for me. Alright, Steep Cavern. What you got? Royal Treatment. A Royal Roll token. Gives it Ward 1. Alright. They didn't buff their Hired Claw. It's probably a punt. Maybe they have something though. And Kaito. Okay. Kaito's good. GG. Yeah, I don't think this hand is keepable, especially not on the play. This hand's not very good. Well, it's probably a keep. Oh my god. Luckily, they kind of have to take Triumph, but not even really. Now they just like know about Tidebinder and Kaito. Oh well. Looks like the mirror. I mean, I guess I still just play Tidebinder and hope. We'll see if they have like Drowner or if it's a counter or what. Oh, that's... You know my hand. Why would you do that? I don't know why they wouldn't wait till my turn. Yeah, just shoot that. Get the removal back. Pass. Okay. Hmm. So I get a Bitter Triumph here for Kaito. But they're not going to kill it with creatures. I have Restless Reef next turn. I can start getting in. Maybe Surveil with Kaito and draw. We'll see though. They have all spells in hand because they missed lands, so I don't have high hopes for this game. Drowner. Alright, I'm not going to activate Reef then. Let's just attack with this. Take it. Okay. Deal. You have a Tidebinder. Okay. Assuming they have Enduring Curiosity. Another Kaito. Can I ninjutsu a Kaito in from a Kaito? Apparently not. Shoot the sheriff. Not gonna activate Restless Reef. Let's just play Kaito number 2. Hope it doesn't get countered. And just buff ninjas some more, I guess. Stunning the Drowner might be better because he needs the Tidebinder to live to keep the Kaito locked down. Yeah, I considered that for sure, Alexander. That's a good suggestion. I decided to go with the Tidebinder so that way, if they had removal for my Drowner, like that, my Kaito doesn't just die. That was my plan. But you're right. Like, you know, as it was on the board, it was kind of dead already, right? I mean, it's still being a creature. I couldn't activate it. Do I get in with Reef now? I guess I do. Might get zapped, but they've played some removal already. Drowner, okay. Seemed good. Yep, I knew they had that. They draw 1. So I'm definitely in trouble here. Already down 2 Kaitos. Drowner's pretty good. I think... yeah, no, I should still do it pre-combat. I almost want to take it and just shuffle the Curiosity. But I should just block, I think. take him off a card, trade the creature, hopefully find a way to deal with Curiosity. Otherwise, it just sucks because like all my other removal spells kill it, which makes it an enchantment. So, I don't know. It's just Reef, I guess. Another Reef is good. Okay, trade. Kanto. Alright, Surveil 2. They don't bin anything. That's scary. Okay. Oh wait, I should attack for sure. They probably have removal, but if not, then this is very good. Remove 4 non-lands, that's pretty cool. They get to draw at least one card here. Double Curiosity. I can't play both of them in one turn, unfortunately. But I think I'll still try to jam one. We'll trade and then both get enchantments. Preacher. This is kind of an interesting spot. If I let them attack, they get to draw with Preacher. If I attack with Reef, they can just take it, I draw, and then they get to draw 2 with Preacher and in Curiosity. So I guess I just pass. I'm 1 mana short of playing both. So I get double Curiosity enchantment. I have a Reef that can attack. See if they have removal. Okay, looks like they don't. Well, 4 more non-land cards. Pretty crazy. Just 4 to make it 2/2. Worth it. I don't expect to counter something, but Murky Sewer. Okay. Oh, they wow, they get Dispel Pierce. Nice. Fair enough. Let's reef it up. I don't think I play 3rd Curiosity. I'm just gonna draw, keep Sheriff up. Let's see what else I get. Soulstone's a great draw because I have the 2 ninja emblems. Let's just activate that, I think. GG. Yeah, I mean, it's not like they have any haste creatures or anything that I have to worry about, so. Holding up to shoot the sheriff is not super relevant there. Maybe I should have just played curiosity. I don't know. Lumbering laundry. Okay. 7 wins in. And looks decent. Already well on our way to being half-life total. They have a spell. It's probably the witch's whatever thing, shock thing. Or burst lightning. I mean, against red-blue, I don't love going down on life because they're probably just going to kill it before I actually get to flip it, and then I'm down like 8 life. But we're going to go for it. Into the Flood Maw, okay. Yep. Memory. Tidebinder. Hmm. Let's kill that and get in. Tursa. Okay. Get to loot. BB and a Profs. Okay. Means they either have Cauldron in hand or another VV. I wish I hadn't played my land first. It's a bit of a mistake. As soon as I played it, I was like, oh, I only have Swamp Up. There's the Cauldron. So now they get to VV for 6 mana. So they have 8 total now. Alright. I mean, they could do some good work here. Oh, and they have VV. Okay. Yeah. Tursa number 2. See if they sack the big one. I guess it'd make sense to sack the big one because you're gonna get more counters from the profs anyway. You can just throw it on the 3/3, make it the same. Actually attack this turn. I think they only discarded 1 card, is that right? Yeah. So now this can be also. They don't have anything else apparently. So I could activate Soulstone, just attack. They block, they take 7. Only during your turn, only once each turn, okay. Alright, let's Deep Cavern and see what's up. Bounce the Curiosity. Sure. I could kill my own Curiosity to draw cards, but I don't think that's what I want to do. Land in hand, okay. Alright, let's just shoot the Turso then. Cycle a Mako, they can throw a counter on. And I don't think they have anything else to give, like abilities to give, but they can throw another counter on. GG. Hand looks decent. Triple Drowner. Alright, so this is the Reanimator list. Rakdos joins up. Okay. MT. Hmm. Yeah, I guess I just counter the into trigger. Now I can trade. Raucous Theater. If they ban a massive creature here, I'm going to be upset. Yep, they do. Whatever, it happens. They do have several large creatures, so. ET number 2. I guess I could have attacked for 1. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm a dummy. You can just attack with any creature, it doesn't matter. That's really bad. Exile a torch. Oh, why didn't they just torch the... Oh, okay, whatever. I didn't even see the exile the torch. That was really bad on my part. Not playing this particularly well. It's okay, though. Maybe I can interference plus get a 2/2 on him. They're looking at the graveyard, so... Sure. Seems good. Alright, they're rumbling. Discard a big thing. Oh, they get an abrade. Yikes. Letting me block, but it has trample, so they can still abrade if they want. Yeah. Can't counter that. Take 3. Let's play Drowner. I wanted to save the interference because we had a blocker. I wanted to save the interference for like another zombify effect. Sure. They have an Arden and Overlord. The big ones. If they have a third zombify effect, then you got me. Discard the infamous Cool Claw. They hit an Arden. Okay, trade. Bitter Triumph the 2/2. Okay, I have Restless Reef. That probably wasn't a great play. Not gonna mill them. Draw a card, shoot the sheriff. Okay. GG. Nice. So I get 50 here. Plus 25, 25. So yeah, I'll be at 24, 25 again. Just short. So tomorrow, similar to I think yesterday. Yeah, I think yesterday. We're gonna do an event in the morning, standard event, after we get our first win. And then hopefully that'll get us enough gems to do a draft and try to progress in limited. But yeah, I think I guess I'll keep going. I'll play at least for the 50 gold. I gotta rank up in standard eventually anyway, so. So I assume this is landfall. Hit another Restless Reef. I was actually hoping to lose more life so we can flip Cecil faster. But double shoot the sheriff is good against landfall if that's what they're playing. There you go. Yeah, draw a card. Oh, okay. This is different. This is a different deck. Just kill that then, I guess. Kind of want to kill the elf, but I think taking out the 4/2 is probably a good idea. Vestige. They drop a 3-drop or land. Trailblazer. Kaito's a good draw. I feel like I'm supposed to kill the Trailblazer, but I think I just get in. Hmm. They're in blue-green. There's a chance they don't have removal, so hopefully Kaito's safe, but we'll see. Alright, Teamer. Bounce off, yeah. Okay. So Kaito's down. Need to draw 2 cards here. Yeah, that was bad for me. They get a World Wagon. Hmm. Just pass, leave up Drowner plus Sheriff. I'll let them attack if they want. Let's Drowner the Vestige. They don't have land, I can counter the Vestige. Just when it leaves, right? Yeah, so I can't shuffle it. I mean, I can, but it'd just be a bad play. Roaming Throne, okay. Eldrazi. Botanical Sanctum. So they still need another land next turn if they want to play around interference with the Eldrazi. I also have Tidebinder. Counters one of the triggers. So this is a forced trade on Curiosity. Oh, I should have just attacked with a Reef. What am I doing? Totally blanked on that. Okay. Yeah, that was bad. Alright, GG. I was still pretty sure we were going to win, but I should have just attacked with Reef. I guess I kind of get messed up if they have more removal. I don't know. Maybe what I did was right. Okay, we only have 50 gold left on this daily wins here. I know I can rank up more, but I got up to tier 3, uh, almost up to tier 2, so decent enough progress for a day, I'd say. Still got a long season to go. I think I'd like to be done with this if possible. It's definitely going to come down to the limited more than the constructed, despite being much further ahead on limited on paper. Uh, what was I going to say? Oh, but I'd like to be done with this before Vintage Cube goes live on Magic Online, which I believe is the 27th. I could be wrong. It's somewhere around there. It's like in a week about. I don't have too many doubts about the constructed side getting there. Might be a little bit of a grind, but it's really the limited side that I'm wondering if we can string together enough good drafts to get there. I think we can do it. But yeah, sitting at 1360 gems. So tomorrow, the plan is play a little bit of ranked, get our daily wins, get enough gold, play a standard event, hopefully get enough gems to play a draft. We're short a decent chunk in terms of like prizes for standard events. So it's 1360 here. We need 140 gems. Standard events don't pay out enough until like 3 wins. So 3 wins is 200 gems, which is enough. So we have to go at the very minimum 3 and 3. I think I can do it, but you never know. So that's the plan for tomorrow. This has been day 18 of No Money Magic. Appreciate you watching. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully for more drafting if it all works out. But yeah, take care, and I'll